Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. This coming from James RULEXRP. Did you know the IRS wants researchers and contractors to come forward with solutions to hack into hardware wallets? Well, the exchanges are an easy target, and the IRS is now looking into more ways, and they say it's to seize the illegal proceeds from crime. So here's what the IRS says. The IRS is looking for help to break into cryptocurrency hardware wallets, according to a document posted on an agency website in March of this year. Many cryptocurrency investors store their cryptographic keys, which confer ownership of their funds with the exchange they use to or transact on a personal device. Some folks, however, want a little more security and use hardware wallets, small physical drives which store a user's keys securely unconnected to the internet. So the law enforcement arm of the tax agency, the IRS Criminal Investigation, and more specifically its Digital Forensics Unit, is now asking contractors to come up with solutions to hack into crypto wallets that could be of interest in investigations, the document states. Well, we've known for a while now that hacks occur on cryptocurrency exchanges, and now the IRS is looking into getting your private keys. And I mean, at this moment in time, a hardware wallet, or rather cold storage, is the safest way to store your crypto. I personally use one of these, a Ledger Nano, to keep my cryptocurrency off the exchange. I don't like having my cryptocurrency on the exchange for many different reasons. So the decentralization and anonymity provided by cryptocurrencies has fostered an environment for the storage and exchange of some value outside of the traditional purview of law enforcement and regulatory organizations, the document reads. There is a portion of this cryptographic puzzle that continues to elude organizations. Millions, perhaps even billions of dollars exist within crypto wallets. The IRS looking to find ways to make sure that your keys are no longer your keys anymore. For the time being, though, your cryptocurrency is always safe in cold storage. And by the way, I do like to mention this every now and then. I do have an affiliate link, guys, down in the description of this video. You can find it down here if you do want to get a Ledger Nano S or X or something similar. They do have all kinds of great products on the Ledger website. So for those of you guys who want to use it, you can use it. You don't have to use it if you do not want to. Just wanted to bring this up because, you know, if the IRS is interested in getting access to people's cold storage wallets, they can't yet. So it's still one of the safest ways to keep your crypto stored. Don't want to dwell on that too much, just wanted to bring it up to you guys. And this guy's from the Cryptic Poet here. Beer flu vaccination app is now based on the VeChainThor blockchain, launched in Cyprus hospitals. So this is news for all you VeChain hodlers. According to a report by the orthopedic and digital transformation consultant at the Mediterranean Hospital in Cyprus, EHCERT has gone live in the facility. The app uses the VeChainThor blockchain to process laboratory results and also produce vaccination certificates. Since its implementation, more than 500 people have so far received their beer flu results and lab tests on the EHCERT app. The VeChain Foundation has disclosed that the records for the 100 initial vaccinations of the medical personnel at the hospital are encrypted, hashed, and uploaded to the VeChainThor public blockchain. Patients who wish to register with the hospital are given credentials to safely access their EHCERT. So this is another application for VeChain. Of course, we heard news of this, and now it has recently been implemented. VeChain, or VET, the VET token, has also been doing quite well over the last several days. This is the VeChain chart, or the VET chart on the daily. We did see a high of 28 cents, just over 28 cents for VET, and that high was recorded on April 17th. Right now, VeChain is trading at about just over 19 cents, so a very, very bullish cryptocurrency that has seen some major growth in the last year. And how much did it go up already? It's already gone up over 13,000% since that March low in March of 2020. So over a year, just over a year, VeChain has already gone up 13,317%. A great coin, a great investment. I admit I didn't get into it at the low. I wish I had got into it lower. So I have been also seeing some great gains with VeChain, and I'm sure a lot of you out there who do already hold VET have also been seeing that. Real world use cases, this is where the future is with XRP, with VeChain. No matter what cryptocurrency you hold, I always think it's better to hold something with a use case, something with a future, something with a company behind it that is doing something, and not just some random coin that you see pumping here or there. Because at the end of the day, in a spec rally, you win. But for the real world utility, you win as well. Just some food for thought for those of you guys who are still looking to invest. By the way, that is not financial advice. This coming from XRP Crypto Wolf. So Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen claims Gary Gensler's SEC will focus on green crypto. Well, you know why that is good. Have you guys heard of the Great Reset and the initiative that the World Economic Forum is putting forth? Well, here is more affirmation that Ripple is likely going to be part of that. So the co-founder of Ripple hopes that the SEC's climate change agenda could be a positive development for the company. He recently told Bloomberg that the agency would start prioritizing green crypto on Gary Gensler's watch. Commissioner Gensler is very knowledgeable about the space, and again, I think part of this administration will be a lot more climate focused, so kind of focusing on green crypto, if you will. Ripple, though, which has been taken to the court by the SEC in December over the unregistered XRP sales, as they claim, has long been vocal about the controversial token being an inherently green cryptocurrency. We've heard Brad Garlinghouse mention that XRP is 100,000 times more energy efficient than Bitcoin, and you know that it does burn a small fraction of the energy that many proof-of-work coins burn. So this is one of the big selling features of XRP. This is why the World Economic Forum does have them listed on their website. I don't have the tab up here right now, but I have demonstrated that in previous videos. Brad Garlinghouse has also gone on the record to say one Bitcoin transaction is equivalent to about 75 gallons of gasoline being burnt. Meanwhile, Larsen recently suggested that Bitcoin should ditch proof of work in favor of the XRP ledger's federated consensus or proof of stake. Boy, wouldn't BTC maxis be PO'd if that were to happen. Notice this though, guys, this next line here. Larsen claims that regulatory clarity is of paramount importance for the US to stay on top of the crypto industry. It's all coming back to that regulatory clarity in the United States. Basically, Ripple has everything lined up. All right, we've known this for a while. The World Economic Forum already has them and has had them listed on their website for years now. Ripple been making the partnerships with central banks around the world. The token that they use is already, or rather has already been created to be a very environmentally friendly cryptocurrency. You know, it came out at a time when we had already seen how Bitcoin was not really working well. And so the creators of XRP went to the drawing board, released a cryptocurrency that was basically a Bitcoin 2.0, as they put it. Better for the environment, better for payments. So in all use cases, a much superior cryptocurrency. And now it's just about the clarity. Larsen has said it numerous times. Brad Garlinghouse has said it numerous times. And we've also been hearing about this, guys. This posted by DJ Peter Vass. I talked a little bit in a previous video about David Schwartz wanting to vote to change the reserve to register an XRP account. I'll link that video up here, guys, if you guys didn't catch that. And now someone else has agreed with him. Vin, lead developer of XRPL Labs, has agreed with David Schwartz. XRPL account reserve threshold might be reduced to 10 XRP. So right now it is at 20 to open one, and they want to reduce it to 10. Now, David Schwartz, in that video that I was talking to you about, did mention in a previous tweet before, he did mention that the price of XRP would need to remain stable above $1 in order to make that change. So with regards to XRP price, I think we can likely assume that we are going to be staying over a certain price for XRP moving forward. So here's what Vin has to say. Mr. Wynn announced that he supports the position of Ripple Chief Technology Officer David Schwartz on the necessity of reducing the XRPL reserves. He says, I just joined Joel Katz and Ally Networks in voting to lower XRP ledger reserves. Instead of an account reserve of 20 XRP, my validator now votes for 10 XRP. Instead of an owner reserve of 5 XRP Trust Lines Escrow offers, my validator is now voting for 2 XRP. So he has joined in. XRPL reserves should be referred to as the minimum amount of XRP stored by an XRPL account to perform some actions on the blockchain, namely the account reserve. That is the smallest amount that can be sent to fund a new account in the ledger, i.e. the minimum transactional value on the XRPL. So think about it for a sec, right? 20 XRP, when XRP was trading at about a cent, was only 20 cents to reserve an account. But, you know, now that XRP is over $1, you need over $20 to reserve an XRP account. So the higher the price of XRP goes, these guys are realizing this is just not going to be feasible, and so we need to lower that reserve. But I think one of the key points here that, you know, some of these guys, these cryptographers that understand what's going on here, they realize, you know, we are not just going to do this if the price of XRP is going to keep fluctuating. fluctuating up and down, up and down. They foresee a path where XRP price is going to stay above a certain amount, and this is the only time that they would vote on this. And so now it is happening. XRP price is rallying, and I'm confident that XRP price is going to stay high. It sounds like they are as well. Anyways, guys, I will link this article in the description if you want to read the full thing. I also saw this from Leo Mervin here on Twitter. It's happening. Singapore and Thailand. Now, this has to do with Spores Pay Now. This is an app where people can send money to people in Thailand in real time. And get this, it was announced in a joint media release by the Monetary Authority of Singapore. Yes, they are a Ripple partner and the Bank of Thailand. Users will simply need just their phone numbers, and transfers can be made instantly at any time, similar to how Pay Now and Prompt Pay transfers are made. The transfers will be completed within a matter of minutes, representing a marked improvement over the average of 1 to 2 working days needed by most cross-border remittance solutions. There will be fees for the transfers, though the MSA and BOT said that the fees will be affordably priced and transparently displayed to senders prior to confirming their transfers. Running on Ripple? Well, Leo says, in addition, SCB is among a growing number of financial institutions worldwide who are using RippleNet to enable instant, reliable, and low-cost international payments for their customers. They have also partnered with other startups around the world to provide money transfer services to Thailand. With the same Ripple network that harnesses blockchain technology, payments can be instantly transferred from around the world through SCB to recipients using Prompt Pay. Thai's domestic payment network at more than 24 Thai banks, customers can easily, safely, and securely transfer money to their loved ones back in Thailand quickly at competitive rates. SCB strongly believes that cross-border payments will boost usage of its money transfer services. So, more Ripple utilization in Thailand. This was a joint announcement, again, from the Monetary Authority of Singapore, the MAS, and the Bank of Thailand, clearly using RippleNet through this new transfer app called Pay Now Cross Border. Wanted to thank Leo up here for posting that. And Bank XRP posts this. DBS Bank mentions Ripple as the cheapest option for low-cost routing. So Swift telegraphic transfer more expensive. Cross-border ACH is cheaper. But guess who's the cheapest, guys? Ripple. And so this coming from DBS. Directly from their website, normally corporates try to minimize cost of payments. All else being equal, domestic payments will be cheaper than cross-border payments, and this is a driver for IHB and cross-border ACH. In general, the order of preference for domestic payments is usually RTGS, most expensive, then checks, which is also expensive. Fast and immediate is cheap, but ACH is the cheapest, and down here they've actually listed Ripple as the cheapest option to do cross-border payments. Now we know DBS has been a Ripple partner for a while, but now they're putting it out there for the public to see. Institutional clients are going to realize this very, very quickly. And, I feel like it was years ago now we were talking about this domino effect. It took a little longer, or it is taking a little longer for it to happen. But once we start to see people jump on board with RippleNet, of course, there is the regulatory clarity. And of course, we know there's a lawsuit right now. So that is hindering some of this at this moment in time, at least. But once we start seeing this domino effect, many more will jump on board. They never want to be the first, but everybody wants to be the second, right? And on top of DBS mentioning this, XRP Yoda brought this to my attention, so this is also interesting. The CEO of DBS, this is Piyush Gupta, how fintech thinking transformed DBS online banking. This coming out right when JP Morgan released this statement here. The new platform in partnership with DBS and Temasek will leverage blockchain technology and speed up cross-border payments, trade transactions, and foreign exchange settlements. So, here's the article that was just published a couple of days ago, acknowledging that the future of global payments is on the cusp of a fundamental shift. DBS, JP Morgan, and Temasek announced today plans to develop an open industry platform to reimagine and accelerate value movements for payments, trade, and foreign exchange settlements in a new digital era through a newly established technology company. This was that Partier announcement from the other day. They aim to disrupt the traditional cross-border payments hub and spoke model that has resulted in common pain points, including multiple validations on payment details by banks, which translate to costly and onerous post-transaction exception handling and reconciliation activities. Partier recognizes the need for more efficient digital clearing and settlement solutions across the banking industry and targets to address these challenges through the use of blockchain solutions to enable next-generation programmable value transfer for participating banks and their clients in real time across a common and open platform. So boom, we are now seeing this on JP Morgan's website, an American bank, partnering with DBS, who recently just named Ripple as the most efficient, cheapest way for cross-border payments. With regards to JP Morgan, though, you guys remember back in December when one of their regulatory execs joined the Ripple board? Let's not forget this industry is not as big as some may think. All right, people talk. And then there was back in 2019, remember the JPM coin debate on whether that was going to be a Ripple killer or not? Serious threat to XRP. On February 14th, the giant bank JP Morgan announced plans to issue its own digital coin to run in its own in-house Quorum blockchain. The coin will be pegged 1-to-1 to the US dollar, with JP Morgan using the considerable heft of its balance sheet to guarantee the peg, so will not suffer the wild fluctuations in value that can make cryptocurrencies unreliable for payments. Remember, guys, this was back from 2019. This was the kind of dialogue that was taking place, and within the XRP community, there was this lot of talk that JPM coin was a serious threat to Ripple. Of course, since then we have learned a lot. The vision for XRP was always meant to be very, very broad. We've since learned that RippleNet and XRP are not going to be the only players in the space, and that, XRP, the value within the XRP cryptocurrency is the fact that it can exchange value. So whether somebody wants to use JPM coin or not, they can, they do not have to. Brad Garlinghouse came out and said at that time that, the JPM coin was kind of redundant and that these banks are kind of wasting their resources and money creating cryptocurrency alternatives like JPM coin to transfer value, because at the end of the day, XRP can transfer everything. Now we fast forward to today, the JP Morgan, Temasek, and DBS Bank partnership, specifically discussing cross-border payments, specifically discussing the need for efficient and affordable cross-border payments. Boy, look at how the narrative has changed. Could it even be that JP Morgan might be utilizing foreign banking platforms to leverage XRP? Well, in the United States, XRP usage is being hindered by the SEC lawsuit. Is JP Morgan looking to get a leg up through this foreign partnership with DBS Bank? Let's not forget, guys, DBS Bank is in Singapore, where the regulatory clarity for cryptocurrencies is already very clear. XRP is already being used in many South Asian countries. So do you think this could be JP Morgan's way to strategically start using XRP before any of their US competitors can do so? Obviously, this lawsuit has become a big problem for all US banks. If this is the case, in my opinion, this is a brilliant way to circumvent those US laws that is currently preventing banks from utilizing XRP at scale. It is a possibility, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.